guys. Hey man, I thought I was recording. A little. I'm I'm running. Go to meeting with a buddy of mine to see if the computer system can handle it, and I do have some glitches that I can see. So, but anyway, I've got short up in this area, up in this top. We had divergences all the way around. Scoop up, come up, made the final divergence, and then two back to back, and then we got the push. Not real sure how far we could go. I'm thinking maybe we could even test the overnight low down at 56. Should have been adding, but I didn't. Yet again, I'll keeping it small. We are coming into the 61 of this move, so we'll see how that goes. Do have it, everything's pushing pretty good now, so we'll give it a little bit of room. We'll go. Want to just keep an eye on the retracements. It puts us above the 61. That might not be good enough, but we'll see how this goes and see what it does at VWAP on the bounce up. So I'll come back here shortly. We're still moving down. I'm gonna lock in another point. So we'll see where this thing ends up going today. Be at the opening range high. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll be back here shortly. Alright, I'm back. We're still pushing. We are slowing down here at the 76. We do have a little bit of bulge on the 144. Starting to turn a little bit on the 233, not on the 377, not on the 610. No on the 987, no on the 1597. We are coming into support. 4181, we've got 1800 ticks to find out where this bad boy is going to even close, but we'll see where we end up, and I'll come back later. Alright guys, I added here, so my price is 64.3. I'm 5 ticks above the entry price. I shorted in here in the VWAP. I know we're getting on top of the rail. I could be in trouble here. I'm really hoping that all this congestion in this area, these areas here, act as a resistance. Then we can get a second push down. It might not happen, but we'll see how it pans out. Alright guys, not sure if I started back, but I added into the 38% retracement, coming into the zero line from underneath, as well into VWAP 38 and the 50%. Trying to see if the 610 can keep pushing. This can push and maybe make a larger foot. The 987's pushing, the 1597's pushing, the 4181's starting to push pretty good now. So going to see 50, I would think the opening range low would be tested here. That's what I'm looking for. So we will cross that bridge when we get there. But first things first, we need a close below 59.5. And then we can start figuring out what levels to look at. I'm really thinking that the overnight low gets hit at 56.2. That is my main objective. I'd say 57 to 56. If we can break this, this is. This is where I would, if we break those lows, this is where I would make my assumption that we're headed to. But we have to break these lows close below, and then of course I have 2 other levels marked in here that we need to get through as well, but ultimately that's what I'm looking for. So I'll be back here shortly. I've got to step away for a few. The stop's in place. I'm actually going to come in and now we need a close below this, and then we can get a push. So I'll be back. Okay guys, this thing's not breaking down. I don't want it to come all the way back up on me. We're short from this area. We do have a divergence starting here. We've got a little one here, a little one here. 610 could be making a foot. There's a heel pushing down to come underneath. So I just want to be mindful of that. Alright, we'll see where we go. Alright guys, hey, I moved this, I'm 3 ticks on the stop. Trying to give this enough wiggle room to try to get through these 0 lines here and stay, see where this is gonna print underneath the band or not. See if this is gonna actually be the divergence I was hoping wouldn't show up before lunch. We got it here, we got it here. The 610's flattening out. It is not turning just yet. But we'll have to see how it goes, and I will come back later. Alright guys, went back, tested. Now we're starting to get our push. We're up 1200 so far. This is a zone. This is an area. We do have a divergence here. We do not have a divergence on the 610. We do on the 377. We do on the 233. So I don't know if we can push this farther. We're getting really separated from the band here. We're still pushing here. We're pushing nice, pushing nice. So.
Order Roberts, guys, who is not a member, put into the trading group, into the question box was, he trades 2 contracts and he made a total of 64 ticks today for $640. Take 1 contract off at plus 10 ticks, the Bob teaches, not bad for $2. Order canceled.
Gonna go ahead and pull this in.
Maryland, and Maryland put in, I have $1,000. Guys, that's a byproduct, and I was no different, okay? That's a byproduct of going through all of these other rooms where, unbeknownst to you or us or me at the time, these guys are unscrupulous. There's 950 rooms out there.
Gonna go right above the 61% here, and then right above VWAP, and then just call it a day. So I'll be back here shortly. I do have 100% extension down here, but like I said, this was a double zone area, so we could get a little bit of a farther rotation up, but we will have to see, and I'll come back and check. Alright guys, I've got the stops in place. This is right above the 61.8, and this is right above the 89 of this little leg. It looks like it's trying to build something out here. We are separated tremendously on the 610, so I don't know if this will kick in or not, but when it does, we're going to get a snap higher. I can tell you that now. Alright guys, went ahead and moved the stops in. I do have them separated, and then we can go from there. Alright guys, trying to come into the stops. This much separation, we'll probably get a deeper rotation here. Let's see, F8.
Order filled.
Actually going to run up that area, see if we can stay underneath the 38. Just trying to hang on to this thing and see if this just pulls in and pushes. We do have a lot of down pressure going on this thing. I will just keep a close eye on it and go from there. Alright guys, coming down into, unfortunately I didn't have this downtrend line down. I didn't pay attention to what was going on here. Got stopped out right into this move, unfortunately, for the drop. Coming into the second zone, that is the opening range low. Oh, absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. But anyway, we are on track to 57.4 is the 89% retracement of the overnight. Whoop, there we go. We're into the zone. Oh, can't believe I didn't have both those contracts. Get this move. The 610 has not come back in. This was the extension. High was 67.3. Low was 59.5. I think the high was 63.2. There's your 100%. We do have a zone into this area, and we can go from there. Just bringing the stops in. Hopefully we don't get a bounce up from here. Hopefully we keep on pushing, and we'll be back here shortly. Okay, bringing the bringing it right above these lows here. We might get stopped out. This is a big zone here, those guys. This is something you really need to be paying attention to. And then we can go from there. So I'll be back here. I've got the stop above the 38%. I know that's pretty tight, but we are at lunchtime, so I do not want to give any of this back. If it comes up, I could always reshort, do whatever I want to do. This is pushing. 1597 is pushing. Now we still have 1900 ticks to find out where this is going to close. The 144, 233, they're trying to pull in, but they've been rejected all day. So let's see if we can get the bottom to drop out of this thing and test. Let's see, F8. 54.8 would be my next level. That's the next level. Do they build a base here? This is a big area here. Would really like to see it go ahead and get to the 100%, but we can't try to be that greedy. So we'll see how this thing pans out, and I will be back later. Alright, getting a little shove up. Like I said, we could go back and test the downtrend line, but I don't want to ride it up anymore. Lock in the points. It did come into target. If I was holding both contracts like I should have and had the stops in the right place, I would have taken a partial there. But since I only have one, I want to try to see if I can give it some wiggle room to but I don't want to give it too much wiggle room, if you know what I mean. So let's see if we get hit here. I got to stop at the 61%, so I'm gonna pause it, come back. Video's already 15 minutes long. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and move this above the 61% above the downtrend line. You know, just I'm gonna try to be patient. I know we're running up here, we're pushing up here, we're pushing into here. Eventually, this is gonna kick in, so I'm gonna risk a couple more points just to see if we can get down to this area, at least the 100%. We might not. It is lunchtime, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to stay above the downtrend line. Eventually, we will break it, and then go from there. All right, guys, got down to the 100% extension of this morning's move, first major retracement after the top. Coming down into the overnight lows. We have already broken those. That was this area, so now we are down. We are broken the lows. This was the overnight lows. Now we come into the zone that I was looking for. So I will come back here. So we are on track for what we were seeing this morning. It was a little tough into here. You know, it took a while for things to pan out. Added, and wish I would have done a little bit more, but luckily I haven't been called out of the house or having to run errands that much today, so able to sit a little bit longer. So now we'll just pull it in. Now I'm debating what to do here. You know, not only having one contract, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to give back too much, but you also don't want to pull your stop in so much that you get taken out just by a little up move. I would think this zone would hold. This could be the head, you know, left shoulder head coming down. We've been building divergence here. We do not have it on the 610, so I'll just leave it here, and we can go from there. So I'll be back here in a little while. All right, guys, we are getting that bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4 little bottoms right here, right where we thought they'd be. That number did not come out of thin air. Let's see. Low to high from the pullback from yesterday. The double bottom low to pretty much a double top high. A little bit of overshoot. 76% retracement, and now we've got to see where it wants to go. Could get, lunchtime, this thing could bounce a little bit here. No problem at all. But I do have the stop in place. That gets hit, I'll be done for the day, and we can go from there. All right, coming into the stop. I thought they were sure they'll get it. Let's see. Trying to get movement up into that area. That is the opening range low. Okay, I'll pause it and come back. Okay, we're coming into it again. See if it does it this time. Well. Alright, well, I've got to stop at 57.4. I'm going to step away for a few minutes and I'll come back. Alright guys, got stopped out to the, nope, looks like 7.5 was hit. So anyway, done for the day. Had a nice move down. Let's see. Uh, 24.20, 2.6 profit factor. Not the best in the world. I had some issues this morning, of course, but was able to overcome with everything else moving. This could be a little left shoulder head, right shoulder. If we can get up in this area and see what we've got. But everybody have a great day. Glad to be back for a little while, and we'll see how the week goes.